Honourable Koornhof.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. President, we have seen headlines about the economy recently. It does not make good reading. We do not have control over global economic conditions, so it's important to focus on the stuff we can influence, and especially you. Perceptions investors have about us comes now into play. South Africa faced a host of its own issues, especially with its twin deficits. April 2013, the deficit was 41 billion, about double the forecast. The April trade deficit was 15 billion, double that of March. Foreigners are now net sellers of our equities, making the currency volatile. Not your speeches, Mr. President. But because of that, Mr. President, your behavior will be closely watched. Do you not think it's time to send a strong message that you are on the side of saving expenditure, and at the next reshuffle of your cabinet, you will shrink it to the levels of your predecessors? With almost 60 ministers and deputy ministers, you are harboring one of the largest cabinets in the world. Doing that, investors will take you more serious.
The Honour of the President.
Well, the honourable member is raising his own views about matters. Absolutely correct as an opposition. For an example, he says, some headlines don't read very well. Who are responsible for these headlines? Is it not the manner in which the opposition raise matters? So there are many things. I'm saying you come from any angle. I think we've done very well. I think we are dealing with the matters very objectively. We are in a better position to explain whatever needs to be explained, whatever makes bad reading as a result of statements that people make. We are able to indicate why our government is what it is and what it is doing. And I can tell you, generally, people are saying we are doing very well. I've just come back from Japan. They are full of praises of South Africa, that South Africa is doing very well. Key investors. So it is not like, it's not like a perception, not like a perception that is thrown around, that investors are worried. Not at all. We meet with them all the time. What I'm saying is that I would be very happy if all of us were conscious about the headlines, and therefore we know exactly what we say for the betterment of the country. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you.